Hey, we're here at Privateer Studios. We're here with John Paul Peters and Derek Benjamin. They're gonna make us sound wonderful.
Woo.
Check.
It's been a couple months now since we were in. I'm excited to be back, feeling great, and record some vocals today.
Yeah, probably start out with this one. We just tried this one as well.
Yeah, that sounds good.
These guys in this place are second to none as far as going anywhere within Winnipeg. I mean, it's just been, it's really good. Smooth sailing. I'm really happy with how everything's sounding, and yeah, it's been a really good experience.
So you think the first mic?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Sweet.
Sounds good.
I'd like to tell you I heard a difference, but... You ready? Yeah.
I cast the same land, hoping you might take it. Don't care.
Follow Me is actually a riff I brought to the band, which was not something I necessarily thought would become a Northern Royals tune. It just worked out.
Follow Me. That's the one we always call our most Nickelback song.
Follow me down, believe me.
Like, it doesn't sound super Nickelback, but to me, when we play it, I'm like, that's our most like radio Nickelback rock and roll tune.
I wanted this to last a lifetime.
Evan had written that song. He wrote this really cool, dark guitar riff that goes along with those verses. I think there's a few things that we changed because back then that song would have been like 5 minutes long, and I think it's 3 now. But again, nothing huge changed like fundamentally about it because these guys just bring really cool, strong, solid ideas, so I love it.
I think you feel it lately. You know you drive me crazy. Follow me.
Oh, that was way cooler than my
That was not at all fun.
Wow.
Amazing. Well, I'll do it again.
The song's kind of about a one-night stand, but then it's kind of like, I want a little more than that. You know, let's make this something more permanent.
Don't waste my time.
That too, I'm super happy with. Like, everything on this album is above and beyond what I ever thought we'd be making as musicians, so.
All right, so can you guys just explain where we are right now and what we're doing?
I don't know.
You don't know? We don't know. Well, we're out here in sunny Arborg, Manitoba.
We're at my parents' place. I grew up here. It's my childhood home in the country. We're surrounded by worked fields that haven't been planted yet.
As we all know, Evan had COVID back in October when we were in the studio, and Privateer's a busy place. So yeah, we're gonna finish all the vocals here, send the tracks off to them for mixing afterwards, but it was just time to get it done.
This is the outro now?
Due to me being sick twice, we just wasn't feeling the spark anymore, and we wanted to kind of reconnect with the tunes and each other.
Yeah, we're just plowing through it, getting some vocals done in the living room, and it's fucking awesome, actually.
I'm the fucking best at Where's Waldo. Challenge me.
Doing this sort of DIY, having Dale at the producer hand here, has just been great to not have that time crunch we usually have in a studio.
Like, we've had a lot more time to refine the songs and work on like vocal harmonies and stuff. It's been like a blessing in disguise a bit that we didn't get it all done that 1 week. We were supposed to get it done like close to a year ago now.
You gotta make it like more extreme as it goes on. You know what I mean?
We're just freely trying different ideas, like talking about using the megaphone. Kendra was talking about flipping a coin. It's been really good to have, Dale listening to ideas as well as being in the band.
Really like accentuate the cutoff. Like, it's not supposed to be smooth, it's like, fuck you, I cut it off.
There's no nerves or anything here. We're just among friends, not in like a studio setting. So.
I've been a fan of them for so long. I only just joined in June of last year, and I always knew that they were as talented as anybody else around, and doing this EP and writing it with them has been just like a total vindication, where it's like, that's exactly the type of song I was hoping to hear someday, and I get to actually be a part of it and a band member, which is so amazing to me.
At the very tippity top.
Kev, let's get some good shots.
All the way to the top. Put your thumb at the top.
Real nice.
But you're gonna lose a chunk off the end if you don't put it at the very top.
No, I'm good.
Chunk! Fucking chunk!
Chunk.
You getting this?
Alright, I guess. Oh, that's pretty quick, too. You're really good at this.
This is probably only.
Been driving for days.
Monster was actually one that Kyle kind of brought. I think he had jammed it with his other band a few years ago, and it never really went anywhere, and that band's no longer together, and he's like, well, let's try this.
I was like, fuck, I really like that riff. And I think we could do something different with it.
It's instantly energetic, and I loved what they were doing with it, so we managed to take a couple nights and go over what they had and add all of our insane shouting and screaming to it. So Evan would know more about the writing of it than I would.
The song's basically about an anxiety demon, I always call it. The monster inside of you just messing with your mind too much, and the chorus, you can't control me, is just taking charge of your life and moving forward.
Monster just got a lot of attitude. I think the only thing that I sing in that song is a backup. You can't control me.
Yeah, no, that song, it's like, it's pretty raw, in my opinion. Like, it's probably the most raw song on the EP.
Oh my god, he just barfed.
Oh, great. I guess time out.
Like, did someone feed him salad?
No, he was chewing grass by the tree earlier. That's what happens when you eat grass. Now you know.
Thanks for that. Right at my feet. Gross.
Right at my feet.
You can have it. I'm going to the fucking garage.
Rosita was a riff that Kyle had, actually.
We were playing around with it. We all knew it was going to be a tune that we were going to keep.
I think Dale had the idea of shouting out the name.
Rosita.
Yeah.
We jammed on it a few times, and this idea popped into my head to sing along for the chorus, the Rosita! And Kyle right away said, he's like, that's crazy because Rosita's the name of a plant of mine.
Yeah, I guess all the lyrics are just about that.
Mm-hmm.
And we kind of tried to make it so most people wouldn't get it was about a weed plant.
We're not supposed to tell people that, though, I guess.
It's about flowers.
Got that.
But
they think it's a love song, and
yeah,
it kind of is, I guess.
It is. Yeah, it's definitely
one of those lightning in a bottle songs.
Really, like, it kind of ear candy, in my opinion. Like, it just sparkles so nicely over the whole mix.
I mean, we've played it a few times live already, and people who've never heard the song before were singing it back to us just because it's easy and it's catchy and it's fun. It just turned that song from, something we were jamming to this huge friggin' sing-along song, and that's gonna be, I think, one of the best ones on this album.
I feel like the last EP was rushed, and because of that rush, we didn't really have a lot of harmonies. And then now, with the amount of time we had, and actually getting COVID and not being at the studio, allowed us to spend so much more time on these songs.
We've just had more opportunity to perform them and then find out what works.
Everybody's inputs has blown me away. Just things that somebody else will bring up. Let's do this for this part. And it's always the right move, and it always saves so much time and effort.
I don't know, I think we just have a better direction of where we want to go with them, how we want to sound, and I've always been proud of our music, but this is the most excited I've been to get new music out in the past 10 years, so. there's nothing I really can say other than thank you. Like, I mean, if it wasn't for fans, I don't know if we'd still make the choice to continue doing this.
We were driving out here literally talking about, you know, why are we doing this? 5 of us taking time off work and spending all this time and money and effort, and then we kind of remember the whole reason we started this is because we love music and we love sharing it with people. And to have people at our shows and watching the videos and telling us how much they love it is everything we need and the only reason this is happening.
That's a wrap. That was